Miss Naja, we're back for another week.
Porgy pudding pie. Kiss the... and made them lie.
And you're just getting old. You don't even remember these.
Getting old is a privilege not afforded to many.
Oh.
Every day when I wake up, I said, thank God I'm on this side of the grass. You got to say that.
I'm kidding. Well, you know what?
like
Pudding and pie. I love your nails. Anyway, so Ms. Naja, this week we have an interesting guest. I'm curious because he's viral and the young boys seem to love him. Like teenagers, they're all about him. This is like a Borat type situation, but just not as well done or as committed. But I said, okay, he's 17. Let's see what this is like. So he's going to come on. I'm curious. Baron, are you familiar with Matan Evans?
0% familiar with Matan Evans.
I feel like kids love him, though.
This is the younger generation, so I want to see who's making them laugh. I don't get it. I don't get it, but it's not for me to get.
I'm 36, so I shouldn't get it, right? What a 17-year-old's doing.
Right.
I'm like...
And you don't look a day over 46. Don't kick my... Honey, these shoes...
George and Naja think this is going to be a normal episode. It's not. The team booked Matan just to F with George.
So I'm this kid, cringy. Yeah. I find it cringe. I do. I'm not going to lie. I find it
look,
cringe,
he's totally cringe, but cringe sells. He has 1.2 million followers on TikTok. He has a ton of views on YouTube, which is the holy grail of like this stuff. Yeah. So if you're making it on YouTube, that means you're doing something right.
I'm really interested to know a little bit more about him, but I see he's really good about not breaking character. But
I'm very curious for us to have an in-depth conversation.
You think this kid has depth?
I hope.
I mean, huh? Let's see.
Matan, come on down.
The next 45 minutes is a train wreck that gets worse and worse. We encourage you to watch it all if you hate yourself.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
So let me tell y'all the ground rules with me. How are you? I don't like being touched. We can play the game. You can do the accents, all of that good stuff. That's my only boundary.
That's fine. I don't
All right, and we need you out of the frame. This is our show, not yours.
He's still in the frame?
No, he's out of the show altogether.
No, I don't want him to be in the frame.
I understand. Get him out.
Coffee?
Have a seat.
Yeah, you can stand over here if you want to.
Thank you very much. I bet I should pick you up like that.
Bitch, you couldn't.
I can. I carried a cow on my back.
Is that still in the frame, guys? No? Okay, good. All right, cool.
Go ahead, please.
Serious. What accent are we doing today? What accent are you doing today?
I think he's gonna do Ukrainian. What about you?
I don't know. Which one are you doing?
I'm doing my real one.
No. Okay. No, but...
But...
No, it's fine. I just want to do one, too. We practiced the other day at the airport.
You have an accent.
I can do a southern
You
accent.
have one right now.
True. But I like yours. It's so far from, like, your original one. I like it.
I want to do this one.
I like it.
Do you think we can imitate a whiny 7-year-old with no balls?
I understand it. I'm 17, by the way.
No. I'm not...
We need to get this kid.
No, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Your guys interrupt you during the middle of your show?
That's what we do.
What a bunch of morons. Wow.
So let me ask you. You're a funny guy. Your audience loves you.
I'm not a funny guy. Serious businessman.
Oh, you're a very serious businessman.
Serious.
Oh, wow. I see. So serious. I mean, is the hair always business?
The hair doesn't look super professional, but it helps recognizability.
I mean, the pimples also don't help.
Pimples?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
Of course. Yes, I understand. It must be very difficult to be
You
a
seem like the type of
businessman.
guy who jumps over the fence on the subway.
Yeah, totally.
You do that?
Yeah, I haven't ridden the subway
But then you
in
wouldn't
10
open
years.
the emergency exit for others.
Oh, no.
You would laugh at them through the door.
Absolutely.
Yes. She seems like she wouldn't be able to afford the subway.
Yeah, no. Are you kidding? It's what is it? $3 now?
I don't take the train.
Me neither. So I don't know. It's like that's something.
You walk?
I have a driveway, but I don't. I'm Naja Hall, by the way. I wasn't familiar with you beforehand, so I watched a bunch of you too. I hope it's nice. Is
it nice?
It's always nice.
What about this is nice?
So, I need to know for the people out there that are. I'm old enough to be your parent, obviously.
We need to have him in the frame.
So the people out there.
Can he come sit here?
No.
Come sit here, Mike.
No,
So the people
absolutely
out
not.
there that don't
come
know
take a
you,
Are you?
if you
can
come over
can
here,
you-
I'm gonna. You know what?
You said no touching.
I can touch. You can't
You know
touch
I'm gonna
me.
get
Can you
physical
please
too.
get up.
Do you think I'm scared of you, little boy?
No, but I
Do
think
you
I'm not
really,
scared of
really
you
think
either.
that? Stand up.
I'll fight a woman.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
I will fight
Ask
a
your friend to
woman.
get up now.
No,
'Cause
he's
I
not
don't want to
leaving.
take him because I can. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get up.
Are you air punching a woman?
I would like to punch her for real in the face.
Well, you're his buddy. I think
Don't
it's cool
adjust the frame
shit.
to include like.
Well,
out-
you know,
get out
if
of the
if Buddy's gonna sit
Won't
here,
get
what's
back to where
Buddy's
you
name?
were. No, he's gonna get out of the frame.
Yeah, so get out of the frame.
You told me you had one rule though. You said no physical, but
I
then
said you don't touch me.
You don't touch
But
her.
you think
Right.
you can touch me?
Yeah.
I'll throw a leg kick in your face.
Oh.
Now
Oh,
you're
so-
only a child, so I would actually be the one to go to jail if I pulverize
So I win
you.
completely.
What did you take before you got here?
Nothing.
Why did you stand up like that? Well, who raised you, mom or dad? Are you single mother probably?
Single guy, like just
Like
by
who
myself.
raised you though? Because you
Okay.
stood up to a woman. Like I just have to know. I gotta
You
know.
stood up to my body here. I mean, what do you think?
So you're defending your guy that he was in the wrong.
By the way,
Your
I don't
friend
mean this
was
with
in the
any offense.
wrong.
I don't even know if you are a former man. So, I mean,
What?
to be completely
Did you
honest
just
with
What did you
did
say?
you just say she's a man?
she might be. I don't know. I didn't ask yet, and she looks a little like it.
So he did that before with another comic that was on his god awful
course.
podcast
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I watched. So he
He
has
just
this
went
thing
on
where
it.
he accuses women
Probably
of being
worst
trans.
mistake of my life.
That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Do you have you ever done anything that's not a mistake?
Yeah, but your podcast was a mistake.
That's a big compliment to me. That's what I was aiming for. I couldn't believe
good.
you were gonna do it.
No, I couldn't believe I did it.
I'm happy you
I
don't
hit my
like
head
it.
in the nightstand when I said yes to go on it. But I did tell you.
You guys reached out to me, by the way.
biggest lie I ever said was I was ecstatic to go on your podcast.
You already made that joke.
Yeah, no. I'm making it now.
Get out of the frame.
Is he okay?
He's a good sidekick though. I'm not that like compliant with you.
Yeah, no.
He's, like,
I don't
really
want
good.
you to be. That shit's sick.
I mean, it's it's a
it's
shtick.
bizarre.
Like it's like they're gonna stay in character.
Don't break our set, please.
Don't hurt him.
Jesus.
Get out of the-
Yeah,
get out-
careful with our set.
Watch out for the camera, you moron.
All right.
Where do
yeah.
you live?
Where do you live?
Los Angeles. Boom.
So did your
ready
house
to
burn?
rumble.
Is your house burnt to the ground?
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
not. I don't live in a mansion.
Oh,
I
that's
actually
too bad.
want him to like
No, it's too
come
bad.
at me. I do. Like, and I'm
No,
not
no,
a violent
no, no,
person,
no.
but I want it. Like I want to.
Matan,
you
what's
too.
your goal? What's
See
your
how
goal?
slow that was?
What's your goal with your
You know why I
accent?
would stick this heel?
No.
This very expensive shoe that you
We're
could
gonna
never
stick it.
afford.
Is your guys' whole thing that you're like arrogant that you have money?
No, you said that we couldn't
said
pay
he
to
has
take
more-
the
You said
train.
we're poor.
You
I was
called
just
us
making a
poor.
racist
You called
comment.
me trans. You.
I was asking.
You literally said you said already you've crossed so many boundaries. Why do you do that?
You told me you only
Do you
had
have a
one.
girlfriend?
You told me you only had one.
He's never been touched by a girl, and he never will.
Are
be.
you gay?
Oh.
Are you?
You told me you only had one boundary.
Are you gay?
You told me you only had one.
All right,
Are you
Matan.
racist?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Matan, let me
Oh,
ask
yeah.
you a question. When
we've
did you
had plenty
start
of
with
those
the
on this
accent?
set.
When did you adopt the accent?
You're looking at your phone for notes. You didn't have the
I
time to write
no
them down.
nights, No nights. No notes. I just want to
No
ask
nights?
you. When did you start the accent? You're deflecting. Okay, you
No,
want
I'm not. I'll answer your question.
You wanna
Repeat it
play
once
with the
more.
camera?
I wanted to
Do it
mess up
again. No, that's
I
fine.
wanted to mess up the visuals.
That's okay.
There's
We have
4
the
cameras.
audio.
There's 4 cameras. You can't mess up. Have you ever had a partner, girlfriend, boyfriend?
No, I just
other?
only business, waking up business, not talking to nobody for no reason.
Are
not
one of the
any business.
guys that you because I see you hang with a lot of boys. Are any of them?
I
that
came
you
with two
brought on
people.
set
That's my
are-
body here,
Is your
and the other guy was just reading that thing. you
I
gave
just
me.
don't understand. You're surrounded by guys. Like,
and it's totally okay
Yeah,
to
that's
be
fine.
gay.
I
George is
think
gay.
I'm gay, I get it,
it's
but, like, I
totally
don't-
okay.
It's not okay, and let me tell you why. It's evil. Pah!
it's evil. Evil. Okay. Is Sacha Baron Cohen your like inspiration?
This guy's so evil, man. It's a disgrace.
Barun, do you have anything
I
for
have fucking zero to say.
Yeah, I agree. So just I think you're good.
It's making me want to walk out. You might get me.
No, you can't go.
Yeah, he can.
No,
You're free
I
to.
want him to stay and
I mean,
finish.
he,
I
look,
wanna get to know him.
But I understand that if he walks out, I mean, he's a petulant child with a petulant act, with a petulant shtick that's not even funny. But you know what's crazy? He has 1.2 million followers who like it.
You
so
have
we need to
200 subscribers.
understand. We need to understand why.
Okay.
That's why I want to know.
Oh, you
like,
want to be more like me?
No, I want to know what the fuck about you makes anyone interested.
I think the first issue here is that thing right there. Take a look.
Yeah, it's dude,
So what would you do differently?
tell us what you would do. Redecorate the set in your own head.
Get rid of this dude, okay, for
Okay.
one. Get rid of that sign.
Okay.
What would you do differently with the sign?
I mean, I'm not necessarily the sign, more so the title. It's just, you can't take advantage of the lying thing you did, you know what I mean?
Oh, but
That's
you can
not-
take advantage of the accent.
Yeah, but that's not a lie, and even if
You
it
don't.
was...
You don't have the accent. It's
even
not
if it
real.
was, it would be perceived as a joke, whereas you just lying to get power, it's not a joke.
Your
And
accent
who would you use to
is a
replace
joke.
me? Like who would replace me? Who
I
would say-
don't understand why he needs a co-host
Okay.
that, he's just uninvolved completely with what he's known for.
So who would you replace? Like, so you would just say he doesn't need a co-host?
I
Is that what you
disagree.
provide?
Maybe like Matt Gates.
Oh wow!
So
So
a
you know
guy-
Matt Gates?
I did a podcast with him.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Do you like him?
Better than you, yeah.
Oh, you like Gates more than me.
Yeah.
Why?
A good guy.
Did
Oh,
you see what he said about you in the comments?
What he said about me?
You didn't see
If he
that?
said bad stuff, that's fine with me. I don't know if I never said he liked me.
Okay. Likability is not important to
I mean, I don't
certain
give a
people.
fuck who likes me. You kidding?
You guys have that in common.
Yeah.
I have very few things in common
Let's
with him.
find some more things that you
I
and
would like
George
to
have in
believe
common.
I'm a liar, but he's a bad liar.
Okay.
You're buying likes. You're down the drain. Are you the one doing it? You're buying likes
He's
on it?
accusing us of buying likes.
No, I'm
and
just
views.
asking. But I have a feeling it's true.
It's not.
Okay, why didn't
Had
any
to
of
have
them
done
comment?
I don't know.
Dude,
Wow,
I don't comment
what a
on YouTube. I
coincidence.
watch YouTube all day long. I don't think I've ever commented.
How about you have your guy here on the computer look up what the like to comment ratio is on YouTube, divide that, and then you'll see that you're a liar.
So that's what
Why
we
are you
should do.
why are
I
you
think
lying
he's giving
about it?
us
It's your
business
brand.
advice.
I think he's trying to give us business advice, but it's ill
Well, buying
advice.
likes on a
He has like-
podcast
he
will
has
only
like a-
hurt it because the viewers going there, it's hurting the
Well,
retention.
anybody
So,
in this
Matan,
office,
what
let
he's
me-
doing
let me-
is hurting himself.
Matan.
no,
basically.
anybody in this office can confirm. Nobody buys.
Nobody in
likes.
this office has bought
So
likes
somebody's
or
doing it
views.
then.
Okay. You're probably botting us then.
You can go to your like thing
Have
and
you
see that
sent
it's probably been
bots
like
over
that for
to
months.
us to try to
Of
squash
course
us?
not. Go on YouTube Studio and you'll see that it's probably been like that. As a matter of fact, do you have that app downloaded?
He doesn't. This
I
is
owe
a
you
production
nothing.
company. He doesn't.
He
do
doesn't
any of
own
that.
his channel?
He does, but this is a production
This
company.
is a production
He doesn't
company.
Have to do that.
I
Like,
don't
look
have
around.
to do
This is a
we have
studio.
full
That's
staff.
studio.
So I don't do that.
I don't know what that has to do with
I'm
you
not
having
technical
YouTube.
staff either.
That's
so.
not technical. That's just seeing how much
Yeah,
money you make, basically.
I don't
So,
do
Matan,
that.
where did you grow up?
Los Angeles, I said.
Okay, Los Angeles. How was childhood? Are you offended by being called a kid? Because if you are,
No,
I
that's
won't do
fine
that.
with me. That's okay. And even if you offended me, that's okay too.
That's not the game that I play.
I'm just saying
I don't.
it's
I
fine.
like building long-term relationships. Like I like what you're. I think it's cool what you're doing. I
No.
You
prefer
think
to
it's
build,
cool?
No,
You like
I think
it?
it's cool. I wouldn't do it, but it's not my deal. I'm not. We're in a different
what
generation.
part of it is cool? It has
He's
nothing to
garnered-
do with generation. It has-
Okay.
It's attention.
Okay.
You draw attention because you're making
So do
an
you,
ass out
that's
of
true.
yourself. Yeah. So I know a thing
Are
or two
you-
about making an ass out of myself to draw attention. You're becoming
but-
a mini expert.
But I'm not
But
actually.
you're bad at it.
I don't think people think of me as a crazy liar.
You're
pathetic-
bad.
pathetic guy.
You're pathetic.
Where's the next place you're going to go in
You're
your career?
pathetic.
This is very ironic.
No, I will die a congressman. You have a pathetic accent. You have a pathetic
That's true.
shtick.
But you will also die the congressman, the worst one ever. who
That's
got
not
expelled.
true. Not
You were
even
expelled from Congress.
remotely true.
You
that
were
I
not
was
expelled?
No, I was expelled, but
And-
that I was the worst. Not even
You're the
remotely
worst.
true.
Even if somebody
so
made
you're
it-
saying Jim Crow guys were better than me?
even a racist
Don't
liberal
throw us into it.
or a non-racist liberal, whatever you want to say, somebody I disagree with completely is better than you.
You know, that's because you're biased. Because you're a little boy.
What am I biased about? If anything, I'd be biased towards you. I don't
Are
hate
you going to grow up and regret looking back and seeing the ass you made out of yourself?
What about you?
No, I'm asking you. That's
But
the question.
You can answer this question by asking yourself.
I
but
am asking
You're too prideful to
a
answer.
question. I have answered my questions. I owe you no answers, little boy. And you're
But
in
I
my
do you?
You're in our podcast. You're in our turf. You answer our questions.
want me to answer how you answered on mine?
I answered your questions.
You want me to answer how you answered
so I'm
like
gonna
mine?
ask you: are you going to be proud in the future when you look back and say, "What was I doing?"
I guess maybe if I stopped liking what I did, then maybe. But I guess if I still had the same perception of it, no.
That's actually a good. That's a great answer.
I like that. We're, I feel
That's
like we're
actually a
getting-
mature
That is-
answer.
Yeah,
Wow,
I know.
you're
I feel like we're getting
capable.
somewhere, but then he's going to take us 5 steps back.
don't worry.
Are you going to do
Don't
stand up
worry.
next? What's next for your career?
What's next for your career?
Don't let him do that. What's next for your career? You can look at him, but you can answer my
Somebody
question.
talking, a fly.
You're gonna answer her.
Should I knock out the fly?
You're answering
With
her.
a left hook or a right hook?
I
You should.
dare you to. I dare you to.
I double dog dare you to.
dare
I'm
you
not.
to.
I'm not going to jail over this.
Okay,
we
so-
won't
so
even call the
Over
police.
answer-
100 views.
We
Answer
won't
the
call
lady.
1,000 body likes.
We won't call the cops. How
I don't
about
believe
that?
you.
And we won't even post the footage.
I don't
if
believe that
I
at
fight
all.
you, we will not post it. No
Why
one
would I
will
believe
ever
that to
know.
be true?
It's on camera. I won't
That's
press
not-
charges.
Oh, you're not going to?
All bets are off. How about that? So if we fight,
But I have to throw
we're
the
gonna
first
be
punch.
good.
It has to be
course.
sanctioned. We got to do it.
It's
right.
sanctioned. I
don't want it to
sanction
be
it. Go ahead. Throw the first punch.
Of course not.
Why not?
I think you
because
got-
you're a big pussy.
So anyway, do you think a stand-up comedy career is next for you?
No, I'm not. I don't want to answer that from you. Maybe if he asks it better.
No, you're gonna
Are
answer
you willing
her.
to answer any of my
Actually,
questions?
no, I'll answer your question. No, I don't. I'm a serious guy. I'm not a funny guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I agree. You're definitely not funny.
Yeah, I agree.
No, you're not funny at all.
Not funny at all. I've never said a funny thing.
What are your other talents besides this?
Business making.
This is talent?
Is this a talent?
No, I'm just doing the interview. My talent is business, Wall Street,
Now,
buildings.
Oh, give us, please, please,
buildings.
dawn on us
Yeah.
your portfolio.
Buildings?
We have
You
to
said
know.
buildings?
Yeah, buildings. Yeah. What's your portfolio like?
Yeah, I've big buildings, tall buildings, go to the 100th floor.
Huge buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like someone we know.
I wonder if he came on this show so we get any views.
I have a question for you. Like,
And I thought that, doing that could really
that's what
make
you
a-
really sound
make a
like.
mark
I have that
because
video still
being on
uploaded.
live
You think
TV
I'm the
was-
it's you're
But
probably
that's how
watching
you
by
see one of
account.
the biggest
That's
That's
such
how
a
you
sweet little
sound
boy.
like.
What happened between 7 years old and 17?
He's watching a video of me on InfoWars.
No, I'm not.
Who turns
Not
No,
InfoWars.
show me.
You're in Hong Kong television.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the InfoWars interview.
You don't need, like, so
What happened?
What happened? Did you hit your head?
Same guy,
I beg differ.
different guy. I guess if I hit my head, I probably wouldn't remember it though. No, it's like asking.
You would
know.
remember. It's possible to remember a head injury. So what happened? Like, how did you develop?
She's qualified
the,
to say that, actually.
How did you develop the accent? What did you see something on television?
Are you have a apartment or a house, or are you homeless on the street?
Well, we're homeless.
Because I was gonna
It's
ask.
super
I
in
know
New
this is
York
not
to be
making you a
homeless.
dime. So where do you get your
No,
money
stop.
from?
Just tell him. Like, living under the
I don't-
viaduct is the new chic thing in New York.
Okay,
Are you
yeah, sure, what
Super
he
in.
says.
Are you kidding? Do you know what a viaduct is?
No,
So
Of course
between
you don't.
ages 7 years old to 17.
that was when I was.
what-
How are you making money? This
how
not making
old?
you
How
money.
old was he on that
He was
video?
probably 12. He's in 7th grade.
So,
So, I would
okay.
say 11, 12, depending.
Okay,
was
okay.
12.
If he was
You
an
were 12.
overachiever, he wasn't an overachiever. So he
I was 12, homie.
If he was an overachiever, he'd be 11 in 7th grade. But clearly, he's not an overachiever.
I'm a business building.
Big businessman.
Building, yeah.
Yeah. Very, very serious businessman.
Yeah.
You're happy? Is that how you want to be a big, serious businessman?
Building.
Big building. Yeah. Shush.
Oh.
Whatever.
You look
do.
tired.
Pow,
You look tired of
pow,
all of
yeah.
this. You do. I'm
What do you
looking
think I
at you.
was
You look
doing?
exhausted.
All right. So let me.
Like he does.
let me-
He
I
looks like
got
he's
2
tired
hours of sleep
like,
today.
No,
Why?
I mean
Were
just
you
in
nervous?
general of playing.
No,
this
I
thing.
had to go to sleep late yesterday. I was filming another podcast.
Here in New York.
I'm filming like 7 while I'm here.
Wow.
You think I came here for that? Pow!
Wow. Very, very interesting.
Usually I'm not this rude, but I got here. He didn't say hello to me.
I was busy.
When he finished shooting my show, he ran to the elevator. He didn't say bye.
I have better shit to
I
do.
barely got a. Then why are we here? You could have canceled
No,
this.
why would I cancel? I'm not a. I'm
said
a
you have better
gracious
stuff to
host.
do?
No, I said I had other shit to do.
I thought you said better.
Yeah.
So if he would have
better,
spoken
other,
to you and
same
been,
thing.
did you perceive his behavior as rude?
No, I just don't like that thing about him.
So if he
But
would have
that's just
spoken
my
and been
personality.
more,
I'm abrupt.
No,
You're a
not the-
very abrupt
no,
person.
not the liar.
You're very abrupt. I'm abrupt. So
That's not what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
what are you talking
so would
about?
you
Not
have
gonna
been
say it.
nicer if he would have spoken to you when he came in? Like,
No, I wouldn't have cared. It wouldn't have mattered.
okay, so why'd you bring it up? It
Because
seems
I feel
you're
like
bothered-
since he did that, I'm more comfortable being, as I would like to be, rude as well.
Do you
I
think you're
wasn't
being rude
I
right
was
now?
just-
I think maybe by some social standards, yes.
Do you think
By
calling
some
him,
social
Do you
standards?
think
Not by
inferring that a
mine.
person is trans and you don't know if they are or not? Do you think that's
So how do you
rude?
approach that subject? By going,
No,
are
do
you...
you think if like, by inferring something about a person? Do you
How
think
can I
that's
ask
rude?
you? Are you a dude?
That's not something that I think you should know. You should need to know. That's not an
Just
important
ask
thing.
because of your facial structure.
That's That's not something that's important for you to know, though.
It is important.
But do you
We're doing
think
an
that is
interview.
rude
I just
by
met you today.
inferring? If we just met today,
If I got the pronouns
do you
wrong,
know
you
my
might
name?
go crazy.
Do you know my name? Right.
Jamal.
So before you asked anything, you asked about. You started insulting my face, I guess. So I'm
No, I
trying to look
didn't.
like a woman
I didn't
right
call
now.
you ugly.
I'm trying to appear like a woman.
I didn't
so
insult
let's treat
you.
me as if I'm a girl.
I would not
right?
insult you. That would be rude.
So let me tell you this. I took that as an insult. I think that's kind of
I'm not
rude.
going to apologize, but I guess you shouldn't have taken it as an insult. It was a question.
I shouldn't have taken it as an insult.
You need chapstick.
So why were
Your
you?
lips are
I know.
so
I have
chappy.
a problem.
Why were
I
you
eat the
insulted when
wax in
George
the ear.
didn't speak to you then? It seemed like you were really
No.
hurt. You
You're
said he
not
didn't speak to you when he
understanding.
came in the studio. He abruptly left your studio. You seem like you were really butthurt about that.
I'm not. I'm
yes,
saying that
you
since
were,
you did
Matan.
that,
Admit
I'm
it.
comfortable acting like myself. I don't have
Which
to.
is great. We want
Yes.
you to act like yourself.
Go ahead. I'm just trying to want a piece of ice.
Would you like a cup of ice?
Yeah, if somebody could give me a cup of ice, that would be nice.
Can you eat all the ice? It's Chick-fil-A like ice. So
It's good ice.
It's good ice.
So what do you want to talk about, Matan? What do you want to talk about?
Tell us a little bit about how you decided to go into podcasting.
Like a mind of business.
What? What did he say? Move his mic back to his mouth.
Trying to eat.
Be careful with the mic.
Yeah, no, don't.
That would be the whole budget of the next 10 years out the window.
Just please don't break the mic.
Please.
What made you go into podcasting?
Mind of business.
Money and business.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Money and business?
Yeah.
So you're going to be his translator? When I ask a question,
I
you're
speak
going to...
anything with a bad accent. I'm from New York City.
Okay.
I grew up in Queens. Trust me, I've heard worse.
So ask him what he wants to talk about.
Matan, what do you want to
Right.
tell us? Tell us about, come on. Why did you say yes to coming on the podcast? Because you
guys
hate
send
me,
an
clearly.
email. I don't hate you.
No,
I
we
already-
outreach. Yeah, we have a production team that reaches
No,
out.
I'm not
and
saying that it's
whatnot.
an insult. Like you guys, I'm just saying you guys sent an email.
You could have said no.
You could have said no.
I'm not using that as leverage in the conversation. I'm just saying that's why I did it. He sent.
Why
an
did you
email.
agree to do it?
I'm usually willing to do most interviews.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's kind
Also,
of
he
my
was willing
shtick.
to do mine. So
I'm willing to
A
do most
trade.
interviews. Yeah.
Did you guys have a good experience?
I had fun. I thought his podcast was outrageous.
you texted that woman you work with that we were weird, and then for some reason she sent me
Very
that
weird.
text message. Why are your people trying to send me your insider? You need to fire her.
That's fine. I
Why
don't
would
care.
you do that? I don't even want. She told me to mention that to you.
That's okay.
Was that your bit you wanted? You told her to do, or she's
Yeah, no,
just
I am
crazy.
I'm gonna hang her now after this.
You need to
So the
fire
way
her.
I do, no, I keep her in the dungeon. So the way I keep them, they work out of the basement in my house, and
Which
when I
house?
I never reveal which house, right? You know the house, the one with the red room in it.
The one you're going to take Matan to after this?
No, absolutely not. So I keep them in the dungeon like chimp monkeys in a sweatshop, and then when I get home and they do this stuff to me,
Are they
I
gonna have to cut
whiplash
this out
them.
because you're gonna realize that you're gonna go crazy at one point and realize you want to try to become a politician again?
No, I have no intention.
Never again?
No. No
Is
intention.
there already any politicians you'd like to kill? Like Muzammil or Hasnan and Mr. Greedy?
You're obsessed with them. Are you getting a good zoom of this?
We're 4K. So
Oh, 4K. This is gonna look real
it
sexy.
is. Sounds
Me
even
eating
better.
ice?
I mean,
That's
dude.
why I tried to move the mic away, but this guy
You
doesn't
did a
think.
good job. We like the sound.
No, we love
You
this.
want me to eat ice?
Yeah, this. So, I mean, no, you want to.
It
eat
is
it.
like
So have a
an
bite.
ASMR vibe.
No,
right?
I'll
Yeah.
pass. Thank
Can you get him a cup of ice?
No, I'm okay. I don't need ice. It's bad for your teeth.
One second.
Please don't. Please,
Be back in one moment.
Please
Hold on.
follow him.
They need to follow me?
Well, what about this guy right here?
Mike,
This one. What about like...
what is he doing?
Can I get a cup of ice? Absolutely. I don't know.
They could have got it for you, Matan. What time is this over? What time are we done with this one?
Dude, I don't know. It's been over for like the first 20 minutes for me.
I think it was over before we started.
Yeah, this dude's fucking
I actually
insane.
am more interested in
You
this
know,
one.
You know what it is? Oh, no, he has psychological issues. He has deep-rooted trauma, this kid. I don't know. I don't know if
I
he
think
realizes
he's-
how bad that's going to be for his eyesight eventually. But
You are
sure.
going to have to like get something checked out in that.
Oh, it's going to be
That
really
much
bad.
moving isn't really. Oh no, don't do that.
Oh,
It's
no,
not
no.
healthy.
I'm okay. I'm totally okay.
You got it, George.
Don't overflow the... I told you to not make a mess on the set, Matan.
I spilled two
Can
pieces
somebody
of ice.
hop in and take this?
Can-
Because
can-
we can't afford messes.
Hold on.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
We don't want to make them careful. It's like it's gonna spill. There you go. Perfect. All right.
What did you know about George?
Oh, we had
before
kids in the set. It's so different. It's like, we got to get a babysitter up in this bitch for this child. So let me ask you a very last question. Do you think you're going to go far in this industry just because TikTok's about to get sold?
I don't think that's my main one. I don't use it as much as like YouTube.
Okay, so you think it's YouTube?
That's my main one, I would like to say.
Okay. YouTube. So you're resting your laurels on YouTube. I will say this to you. Do you know what, as a former politician, I do know? I know a lot of people in a lot of places. And I'm probably the last person you really want to piss off.
Did I make you angry?
No, I'm just reminding you that.
I'm trying to be cool, calm, and collected. I even apologized about my little outburst there.
Yeah, and lastly, I think as an adult, I'm going to give you some advice. Obviously, your shtick is your shtick. You do what you think is good for you. I think that you're going to fizzle out and burn because it's exhausting. People are not going to want to work with you. And you're going to slowly see that your shtick is going to cost you. Production companies won't take you serious.
But what if it's not a shtick?
Nobody's going to take you serious.
What if it's not a shtick?
But nobody's going to take you serious.
You already said that 4 times. I'm just asking a follow-up.
It's a shtick.
Play a hypothetical, I guess, in your world.
This is a shtick.
That's not what
I've interviewed and been interviewed by characters.
Let's assume it is.
Did you watch my interview with Z-Way?
Who?
Okay, you see, you're going to pretend you don't know who Z-Way is. I assume you don't like black women. That's probably
I don't have an issue with black women or black people.
It seems like you do.
I don't have an issue with...
Z-Way is
I'm not black.
You're not black?
No.
Z-Way is a notorious character interviewer.
Okay.
Okay, notorious. I got her to break. She knows when to step out of character.
Wait, how do you know when to do that?
No,
but I'm not again.
You seem to refuse to step out of character. I know you step out of character when you're whispering in your buddy's ears.
Yes. I'm telling him to stand here.
Or whatever you're doing with your guys. You're going to ice yourself out of this entire industry.
I don't think I'm playing a character.
You have had such an opportunity to do something big. Do the character when the camera's rolling. When it goes off, act like a fucking human being.
What did I do when I saw you?
You look mental. You behave mental.
No, I don't.
You guys have this like insanely bad energy about you.
Good energy.
It's awful.
We would like to steal stuff, but we don't.
It's awful energy.
Oh, I don't know what
and I'm gonna leave you with this as advice.
Oh, we're done?
We're gonna do that. I'm gonna leave this with you as advice. I don't want.
Why do you want to rush through the interview?
I'm not rushing. Our interviews are short.
Oh, I thought they were like an hour.
No. Our interviews are short. I just wanted to give you a little bit of advice, free advice. Don't take it. I'm a terrible liar, as you said, right? Grow up, because it will hurt you. You miss so many opportunities. We can be funny. And I am going to hang upside down and whiplash her for sending you a screenshot of my text to her. But that being said,
you said her name.
But that's
you told
fine.
me on the other one you weren't going to say the names of the production crew.
Oh well, she ratted me, I rat her. Tit for tat.
You're
right?
saying likability goes far.
Likability goes far.
Yeah.
You have zero likability.
How do you? But maybe not from you. But I'm sure some people will like me. I'm not being arrogant. Like everybody likes me. But
I think people like to laugh at other people and they like to watch others crash and burn.
Yeah.
People come on his podcast because they know they're going to get views from him. Like I see.
All attention is good. There's no such thing as bad media.
I don't know why I wouldn't have assumed that about you before, but okay.
There's no such thing as bad media. Do you know who's proof of that?
Why don't you go shit in the street?
Do you know who's proof of that? Donald Trump. There's no...
Why don't you go shit in the street?
Because I don't have to.
You got through to him.
What do you mean you didn't have to do my podcast?
He absorbed everything that you said.
I didn't break it all. I'm asking you a serious question.
He's thinking like, oh my God, do the people in this room like me? Are they going to hook me up with their agent? Are they going to help me to get on network television?
You think I want to give this guy's agent's number? Are you guys crazy?
But do you think
and he understands that the people coming on his podcast are using him for likes and views.
We use you for likes because you have a lot of views.
If that's the case, that still benefits me though in the same way.
Of course, you make money, but we benefit off of your whatever.
It has a shelf life.
Answer my question. Why don't you shoot in the street?
Here's what I'll tell you.
You said you don't have to.
I don't have
to do my show either.
No, I chose to.
Why don't you choose to shit in the street?
Because I don't have to.
Why?
Because I don't need to.
Why did you need to do my show?
I didn't need to, but I chose to.
Why? Okay, you're just answering the question.
I chose to do your show, and I choose not to shit in the street.
Why are you choosing not to do that?
Because I choose what I want to do and what I don't.
Why don't you want to do that?
It's an inconsequential, redundant question.
That would get a lot more media attention than my show. My show's not that big.
No, I understand, but when we're trying to break certain niches, it helps. But
then shitting in the street?
I wanna pivot here.
We had
on
a good
the show.
moment.
We play a game, and it's called Two Truths and a Lie. I hope you know how to play it. I don't know if your generation still plays it. So please tell us 3 things about yourself, and we need to figure out if they're truth or lies.
Give me a second here. I'm trying to think.
No, take your time. Do we have that? What was that sound from?
I have it. I have it.
What?
Oh, okay.
I have $100 billion.
Okay.
I'm going to blow my head off later today with a pistol, and I did not call you gay earlier.
2 truths and a lie.
Yeah, I mean, he called me gay earlier, so that's the lie.
Okay.
Yeah, you did call me gay earlier, so that's the lie.
And you're not going to
And
blow
you're
your
not.
head
You
off.
also don't have $100 billion, and you're also not going to.
Do you have something by which to blow
That
your
was
head
2
off?
lies and the truth, really. I got it
Yeah.
wrong.
You know,
But it's
those
okay.
are 3 lies.
No, just one.
Are you going to blow your head off later today? Because I know you don't have $100 billion.
And you can't bring guns in New York City, so you don't have a
I'm
weapon.
leaving New York. I'm going to Texas on a flight in an hour.
There's a
lie.
lot of weapons in Texas.
Yeah.
Should we call somebody?
No.
Don't intervene.
No. Do not intervene. Let him do.
I don't want to get 5150'd.
Yeah, the Jesus Christ. Anyway, do you want to try to do 2 truths and a lie, or is it too good for you of a?
That wasn't good.
You gave us 3 lies.
Okay, I'll try again.
It's a tough game when you throw him on the spot like that.
He wasn't
He's
on the
just-
spotlight. He was aware.
Oh, he
Well,
knew.
you told me that What do you mean? I just had to come up with that thing. And by the way, I played the game correctly.
Oh, you have $100
2
billion.
truths?
Can we do the game with you? Because this is gonna
No,
be
no.
boring. Because you're gonna say everything I say is a lie.
No. We just want you to tell us 2 truths.
Yeah, but when
and a lie.
I did something earlier, they said I was lying about my
2
name. They thought I had a
truths.
stage name.
2 truths and a lie.
You guys think I'm lying about everything?
2 truths and a lie, Matan.
I would like to blow my head off. I will blow my head off. I did not call you gay.
So we have to figure out the
Yeah.
truth.
Try to decipher the lie there.
You know what? He did call me gay, so that's the lie. He did call me gay.
I didn't.
So that being said, it was really good to have you on Pants on Fire. I will not shake your hand. You will not touch me.
You won't shake my hand?
And thanks for coming on. This was great. And we look forward to seeing
Will you give me a
how-
fist bump?
You have spit on your hand, spittle on your hand.
Dude, you just
licked
you
ice.
just gotta go.
You licked
Like,
ice.
it's
Like,
like-
You guys don't like me?
Bye, Matan.
That's very disappointing. Well, I guess thanks for having
do
me
you think
on.
you were likable?
I wasn't trying to be with you guys, no.
Okay.
So I think I got my.
So then you have
the
your
right
answer.
impression
That was
here.
great. You did a great.
I did a good job.
You were a great jackass.
Yes.
Good job.
That's well. I wasn't trying to be a jackass
Clap
to
for
the
him.
audience.
No,
I
clap for him.
can't.
Just to you guys.
Yeah. You're just.
I'm disappointed. I thought I would find something glimmering about him.
There's
You know, I see
nothing-
hope in
Nothing?
all people.
There's nothing in there.
I am
Don't waste your
disappointed.
time.
Like I thought I would watch this
You
video.
didn't like one thing?
Bye, Matan.
Like, I thought I would.
Take the ice.
Yes, you can, Matan.
Nice meeting you.
I wish I could say the same.
Yeah, I'm being respectful. You guys are being rude.
A great displeasure.
Can I have the camera?
No, but you can get out. What a waste. Jackass.
You broke him.
I broke him?
You broke that kid. You did.
That kid was just. Did we get anything?
You broke him.
Was that even an
because he-
interview?
It was not an interview.
Like, what was that?
I don't fucking know.
In my entire life, and look, granted, I've only been doing television and production for the last 4 years of my life, but I can't explain what I just experienced.
You comedians, you famous folks out there that go on this kid's show, you're using him for likes and views. You yourself don't see the longevity, and you're not teaching him anything. And I know I'm getting too serious right now. I'm going off on a tangent, but you did just try.
What a colossal zoo this was. The entire team, like if you look around the studio, folks, if you were here, the studio is like dead silent. The entire production crew is just like shocked.
The energy was different, and it wasn't a good energy.
It was a good day today.
It was
like
we started off on a high.
we all came in, we were laughing, we were
Yeah.
like Dude, it looks like somebody died. We have a pretty diverse group here. We have Zers in our team here. And
Who is the
they're
young?
all-
Like, what's the youngest?
No, what I'm
age
saying here,
here?
in our office right now, we have Gen Zers, and they didn't get it. They're just like confused. Like, what did we just watch? So this isn't a generational issue. Like, I'm a millennial, you're an Xer, he's a
I'm a
Z-
millennial.
Are you?
I'm at the first year, the very first year.
saw how I threw
of
that in there.
millennials.
It didn't
I am a
slip.
millennial.
So you're a
too.
Zennial. That's what we call you. That's a no. You're a Zoom.
no, I
it's a
was born
Zoomer,
in
yeah.
1981.
You're a Zoomer, a cross
I'm
of
not. I
an
was born in
Xer with a
1981.
millennial. That's the cusp.
No, it's not.
Yes,
no,
that's
it's
what
not.
it's called.
I know what I am.
You act like a
Don't-
Zoomer.
What is that?
You act like a Xer.
You act like a bitch.
Xer, not a Zoomer. But you're
That's the
thinking of a
nicest thing
boomer?
you've said to me all day.
Okay, so we have to cleanse the energy.
Do you have some
I
sage?
hate to be serious. Like I
The
don't.
only problem though, when we light sage in my house, I pass out because I'm really truly the only evil thing in there.
They say sage cleanses a space of evil spirits.
And then I pass out.
And you're
And I
gonna
wake
die?
up like, what happened? Like I lit the sage and I'm like on the
Yeah.
floor out cold.
I didn't want to leave feeling like an old lady. Like I
But
didn't.
you're feeling like an
identify-
old lady,
Yes,
'cause I feel like an
so
old
out
man.
of touch.
Some people like it, obviously. Some to the tune of millions like it. But do they like it because it's outrageous and they're like, I can't believe people actually sit in for this?
Mm-hmm.
Because as I'm sitting there with him, I'm thinking, when I was on his podcast, I'm thinking, what am I doing?
Why am I here?
Why
And
am
you
I here?
made it through Z-Ways fire.
So wait, just
So-
tell us a little bit about the podcast. Was there like a professional people recording
He was in a
it?
professional studio here in Manhattan, which I've been to before for other things, like really well equipped, like similar to our stuff here. Like these are pros, and it was just strange to me that he has the production level. It's the choice of how he produces and the things he does that are just so bizarre.
Listen, we tried. I also tried to whip his ass. I also tried to fight him because he does need a spanking.
Would you fight him?
No, I wouldn't. No.
You said you'd break his nose.
That's not fighting somebody. Your attorney, who was also on a previous episode of this show, also broke somebody's bone.
You know what? On that note, make sure
And
to
he
tune
became
in.
a lawyer. So maybe.
On that note, make sure to tune in to Pants on Fire every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, wherever you get your podcast. Please like, subscribe, comment. You can say mean things.
Want
You
me
can
to
say
break your
nice
nose.
things. You see, Naja's going to come for you if you don't. But thanks for listening this week. We will be with you again next week for another episode of Pants on Fire.